to that beautiful Couta. So we're just going to get this hook out. Here we go. Hammer baby, early in the morning. Here guys. Cheers buddy. So the one thing about Couta this time of year, we're coming up to the sardine run, is that they're absolutely, the big Couta actually comes shallow. So you can get big Couta backline almost for like 2 or 3 weeks sometimes, about 2 weeks. You can pretty much get these big Croc Couta right on the backline. So like anywhere from behind backline to your usual Couta spot out at like in the 20s. But it's such a cool time of year where you can catch fish very close in. Really nice early morning pull here. Using a actually quite on a crystal minnow, again pink crystal minnow, which is definitely a go-to in the early mornings, especially before the sun comes up. Generally much better. So I was quite surprised that I fillet and this line out and seemed to go and hit the crystal minnow instead of the fillet, which is different. But yeah, it feels like, well, more than likely where I'm fishing it's a snook, and it's all snook, but it feels quite like a good one. Feels heavy, which is very lucky. Everyone else is chasing sardines at the moment, so I decided not to chase the sardines, to come to my usual spot and see if we can't get a nice early morning snook or two. I know they'll be here in preparation for the side, so seems to be quite a lot of bait here this morning. I've had a rudder cable snap, which is not the worst thing in the world. All you do is you basically loosen the other side, so you basically free, you're running free on the rudder side of things. So you just have to use your paddle to steer a bit better. Which are these fish lovers, these crystal minnows. This feels like a really good fish actually. If it was a little snook, you can feel the weight behind it. And yes, ran off nicely, very nice run. I had like 3 or 4 runs, so should be a good fish. Again, fishing, I haven't switched over to braid yet on this rod. I've just been a bit lazy, to be honest, but absolutely hate fishing mono. It's such a different feeling, so quite difficult identifying fish. I've got so used to fishing braid that it becomes difficult. We should be on with a goodie here. Just fishing, so early mornings, the trick with snook is finding the current lines, fishing the current lines. That's where you're going to find the fish. So I've just been hugging all these little inshore currents, and yeah, this is a very good fish. Took quite a lot of line, actually got me down to the backing, which is quite surprising, especially on a snook. So maybe I'm in a luckier with a Couta or something like that instead of a snook. We shall see. It's either a really good snook or a smallish Couta. One of the two. Definitely doesn't seem to be. So the one thing with the rudder now not operating is it's way more difficult to follow a fish. It's not as easy, so I can't keep my nose on it, and I got to fight the fish a little bit side on, so getting some line back here. But snook and mackerel, generally you get them back to the boat and then they'll make quite a big run off when they come close to the boat. So got to be prepared for that. Just loosen your drag when they get close, just to make sure that you don't get snapped off right on the inside. Right, that's the worst thing that can happen. Now the fish going the other way. No, I can't get my line around to chase. Because of the rudder. Usually what I'd do is I'd steer straight onto this fish, keeping my nose in front of him, but obviously I can't really do that today. Maybe with it being a Rapala, it could actually be anything, to be honest. We could have a Garricon, we could have... I just can't figure it out with this mono. I don't know what. Had a very nice run. So... this is a bit different. It's fighting under the boat. Doing the circles. What a beautiful morning this is. Sardines going crazy on the south coast already at Isipingo. This morning I reckon they could potentially come around the bluff side. Wouldn't be too shocked about that. So whatever this is should be a very good fish. I'm surprised. My luck, it'll be another GT or something like that. You should see a number plate soon. I'm feeling hooks pull a little bit, so some of the hook is pulled. There comes, what do we got here? Oh, Couta. I think it's a Couta. Good sized fish, whatever this is. Let's have a look. Yeah, Couta. Good Couta. On Rapala. With the sardines coming, that is the one thing, is they do tend to come a bit more shallow. Check out that beautiful Couta. Nice slab of a fish. Not good. Look at that beautiful Couta. Oh wow, check at that, guys. Keep early morning fish. Yep. Yo, look at that. Nice way to load up to start the morning with a Couta like that on unexpectedly. I was wondering why I got so spooled on a snook. I thought this is going to be the world record snook, but how's this? Early morning, beautiful Couta. Stoked with this. I'll try and get that Rapala out, but shallow water Couta. And the one thing to remember during the sardine run is that the Couta do come shallow. So often you can get good fish around the shallows like this. This is a great fish. Look at this. Look how fat he is. Here's a tanker. Try to turn this around. Oh yes, gotta love it, baby. Felt some of the hooks pulling, so I got lucky to land this fish. See if I can get this Rapala out, but I'll show you what I used. But here's a good fish. He's a slab. Hey, yay, yay. Nice boy. Couta. Look how fat he is. He's basically the same width as my kayak. You guys can check. Same width as my kayak. Monster. Awesome fish here. Whoo-hoo! What a way to start the morning. Come on, baby. Fishing for snook and you get a Couta like this. Gotta love sardine season. All these big fish coming in shallow. Come on, man. What a tanker. Absolute tanker. Wondering what I'm using. It's the 110 crystal minnow, pink and blue. So everyone asks what a Croc Couta is, and a Croc Couta in KZN is known as a Couta that's over 25 kg. So 25 is the mark. And if a Couta is one of those funny fish where everyone has, like, they get the Couta curse, they have all sorts of things. Some people just can't seem to hook one. But for me, it's been 1 over 25 kg. So I've been on the hunt for 1 over 25 kgs for ages. I got really close in 2021 with 24 point, I think it's 24.7 or 24.8, I can't remember exactly, but I just missed the mark by like 200 grams. And then yeah, so I've been hunting this bloody Croc for years and years. Even on the spearfishing side, I only got one of, like, I've got a couple of 20, just over 20. So you can get them over just over 20, but getting that Croc Couta size is such a difficult thing to get. This is what you call a double rudder here. Single rudder. Ah, well, single rudder. Damn. Now showing here, and then it went away quite quickly. Oh, good fish. Again, I don't have any steering ability here, so oh, flip, line snapped right up here, flip. How annoying.
Oh man, I wasn't even on the bottom.
Maybe a Rocky pulled him in. Big bump here. So who's gonna go on first? Come on, boys.
I've still got to put a bait on.
Yeah. So the pinnacle's here and it's dropping. I'm on the drop. That's why you hit when on this drop. Now. Oh, damn, dropped him. Okay, we got on. Doesn't feel too big. Fight. End up being bigger than I thought. They keep being bigger than I think. Oh no. I changed back to the drop shot. White drop shot, and changed my heads to the SSH hooks. I've been having some problems with those Kings ones. They've been opening up on me. Unfortunately, I don't know what they're using. Here we go. Looks like a big dogger. Yep. Woo! Big dogger. Yo. Look at this boy, beautiful dogger, probably in the 20 kg range. Get you guys see this 20 kg range. Let's see if I can get him, not to spend too much time with him, but look at this beautiful fish. Slide him in and straight down. Lovely, beautiful. Whew. Oops, you'll see I didn't use the SSH. I thought I did, but there we go. There's a pure example of what happens with those King's hooks. So yeah, that straightened up on me. But yeah, here's the SSH ones that I was got today to test. So let's throw that out and see how it goes. Big short break here. Okay. Beauty of beaching at Westbrook.
Yes, boy.
This is the shortest, fattest Couta I think I've ever caught.
Wingspan 34 centimeters.
34 centimeter wingspan, check this.
34 centimeter wingspan.
Fat short boy.